She said that definitively, and she probably got that from a Sufi mystic, who she was in communication with Pakistani. That you'll get to a point where nobody's gonna, you're gonna end up having nothing, and nobody's gonna ever help you anymore, in life. So what's happening is a lot of the Muslim community, like a Dia Yassin and all these people that are Sufism inclined, have planned and have betrayed me, but they really don't like. They don't like me that I have aspirations for international travel, being that I'm such a black Negro and so dark and a male. They don't like that because when you move around internationally, even the devil, what you call it, the devil, the shaitan, his options for you flux and change the plans of the devil. Yeah, when you travel, he cannot make concrete plans for you and who you're going to meet and who's going to be able to help you. He can't do that. It's very hard for him to do that unless you stay in one place, stationary, and then he can start planning for the environment and what he knows and who he knows in the environment. But when you change it, it keeps fluctuating. It really frustrates Iblis, the shaitan. It really makes him mad, and what we would commonly call the Satan or shaitan. Yeah, it really makes him mad. It really pisses him off. This international travel thing, what they commonly frame it as transnationalism and all that, transnational movement and travel. They really don't like it out. They really don't like it. The only reason why I go to Salman Tamimi's mosque, the only reason why is because it's the only place that sometimes is open during the day. I can go there and I can make the salah in peace. I can pray in peace. I can't even do that at the other mosque, Green Oscaris, because usually they want to throw me out. Yeah, they usually want to throw me out of the mosque. Usually. Yeah, because those people didn't want me to stay in Iceland. They wanted me kicked out of Iceland. Yes, the Muslims. That's why I was pleading with them. Could I have all the paperwork, help me with the finances, and I will pay back. This is the salary I will be getting paid from the company that offered me the contract to work. Can you help me accumulate all of the paperwork so that I could stay in Scandinavia and work as I have been offered? No answer and no help. They don't want me out. So they see me as racially inferior. And if I do come good, people only want to use me. Very disgusting. Very disgusting. Very disgusting. Very disgusting. Very disgusting, man. Yeah, Muslims. I'm supposed to be Muslim. I'm Muslim. Ain't no fucking. I don't want to start cussing, man. Talking about Muslim. Yeah, and I'm Benjamin Franklin. It's a descendant if you're Muslim. Yeah, I'm Muslim. I'm about them Muslim. Really Muslim. You know what I'm saying? These people are unbelievable, man. That's why people be fighting them, man. Yeah, but I think there's going to be a big war, like Donald Rumsfeld warned. There's going to be a big war in Islam, a big conflict in the Muslims. Yeah, in Islam, big war, man. Because the people are on misguidance, and all they're about, if you look at the stop in communications, and I'm not harming anybody, all they're about is they're selfish. They're selfishness and their own pleasures and comforts. That's all they're about. They're not about alleviating the suffering, of someone else who's trying to be sincere, who's struggling to be sincere. They don't care. And they have an expiration date on you when you age. Yeah, they have an expiration date. So let me do something. When you think about the release of the Iblis, the Shaitan, as I'm in Scandinavia, in the Asian parts that's ahead of us, they I have a surprise move on Monday out. They they break their fasting when Ramadan leaves them in Asia, Far East Asia and other places, before Scandinavia and other parts of Europe. And then parts of the United States also break the fasting and leave Ramadan before, in the South Pacific, in the West, before we leave Ramadan or reach Maghrib. Yeah, can you imagine? Most of the world will leave Ramadan And into the Eid, we will be probably one of the last places, if not the last place on earth that enters the Eid. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? This is the last point on earth, one of the last places, the last sector of the planet that the Eid will leave. I mean, the Ramadan will leave. Can you imagine that? It's not Ajib. That's Ajib, man. It's astounding now. I'm in the last point. That's still Mubarak. So I have to now try to hurry up, put the food here, because they was running around here in the house and stuff, yelling and loud. They talk real loud. It's Baltic and Slavic Russian people, real loud when they drink, real loud, man. Their culture is real masculine. I have a culture, and I got to try to see the salad that the Icelandic gentleman gave me. Then I got to try the milk that I had. I brought it up here. I was trying to eat cereal. I couldn't do that, And then I got to try to get $1,000 before the banks close. 1,000 krona, Icelandic krona, so I can put 3,000 krona and buy some Bitcoin. Then I got to try, or go to the masjid and make up some salat. Then, oh man. It'll start expanding. It starts going bad. The milk, thankfully, I did pour some olive oil and some other stuff in here. But the only thing I want to go to the kitchen, I want to check to see if there was a bunch of people all up in here. I don't know what they were waiting for. So the depth of my communications shows that there's something going on with my accounts, with the governments, to sort of cordon me off. So that means I have to start in my relationships all over again. I got to dismantle all relationships that I have with other people. See, they were down here, they was drinking like mad. There wasn't only this. There was other stuff too, which was hardcore liquor. I saw it. See? All this beer and all. They were drinking like mad down here. It was more than a lot of people. It was a number of them. And I didn't want to get mixed up in that. Yeah, I didn't want to get mixed up. I was trying to avoid that as much as I could. I was really trying to avoid it. And I got bread. I have bread upstairs with me that might be going bad. I'm gonna have to throw it to the seagulls. See, the salad, once it starts yellowing, it starts becoming jaundice. You got to be careful of that. Yeah, once it starts becoming jaundice. See, that might be, I think that's lamb. Lamb chops. Sometimes you say it's pork chops, but I can tell by the bone in the middle, that bone there, that right there, the tip of my finger, that's lamb. And so they do a little cooking and eating. You know why? I know why. Because the project, which some of them flew to Iceland to do, that project is now finished. The project is complete now. Yeah, it's done. It's over. So what I heard, and I was giving advance notice, the young man that you saw sleeping, he's only 20-something. His name is Roman, Russian ancestry, but living in Latvia, ethnically Russian. He's leaving. He's not Latvian, he told me Russian. He's leaving. He's leaving, I think, this coming week. What is this? What is this? Wait. I see some red, like something with red juice. It's this. Yeah, it's this. It's raspberries. Which I found out my mother doesn't like them either. Raspberries. She can't stand them. So whatever it is, I gotta try to clean that up. Raspberries spilling all over the place. Stuff a lot of it. I hear Bell 206 Jet Ranger. They have a few of them, a couple of them. helicopter, the Bell Textron, out of Texas. So, yeah, so what it is, this thing about nobody's going to help me anymore, what they're trying to do is what I want the most is a woman. They're trying to drive me to commit suicide. Yeah, to be suicidal. This is what they're trying to do so that they can say that I became distraught, or if I get arrested, he killed himself in the jail, in the suicide, because he couldn't stand the idea of being alone. Can you imagine that much hatred and malice being in people that's supposed to be Muslim? They say I'm Muslim. They claim to be Muslim. I'm Muslim. I'm Muslim. You know, and they do that to another Muslim because they hate him and they don't have no respect for him. Why is it about me that there's so much disrespect for me, man? So much disrespect. And then you got these other black men, charcoal pitch black, what you call real pitch black nigga, African, you know, like you say nigga, really dark nigga, African, all that, really, really dark, far blacker than I am. They have respect, man. Man, you don't have no respect. So the respect is, okay, he's an honorable person. He works. In reality, translation, what that means, he works, he makes money. He knows how to make money. See, even if I wasn't working, but if I was some smart genius that knew how to generate digital trades and make money, people would have nothing but respect, even though if I was lazy. Like a certain community, which you're not allowed to say, or you'll be called an yeah, who don't physically labor. Yeah, these are mavericks. This is a maverick to be respected. This is a genius. You know, yeah, but you're lazy. You're an opportunist. You're an opportunist. You're self-serving, self-seeking. Yeah, immediately. That's all expressions people like me get. And those people, yeah, of a certain ancestry. If you said you're called an anti-something bigot, which I don't want to get into that. Scapegoating. I don't want to get into Jewish scapegoating. That's no good. But the thing is, you know, getting to anti-Semitism is really disgusting. Anti-Semitism, it is. But if they do something, it's genius. You do something, it's suspect of being criminal. And you're opportunist, you're an exploiter. Yeah. So I need to get to the bottom of all of this and to get the answers, because certain Muslims, they're not answering me. They won't answer me. And they have the ability, and I'm going to out everybody. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Yes, I don't care. Literally, I don't care. Because of respect, and then you're going to get into it, you never get it. No, that has nothing to do with it. I asked you now. I never have my life together. I asked you now to help me as in Islam, grant me the tools so I can go chop my own wood, so I don't have to come back and be humiliated. You know why? Because they themselves don't want to be where they are. They themselves don't like where they're living.